Something to mention, this bolt doesn't really have that much torque on it. A lot of people say, oh, it's so difficult to get out. Well, borrowing this tool that I got from the AutoDesign guy, I started out with a really cheap, I don't know what this is. This is a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch to 3/8, because all I had was a 3/8 12 point. So I started out with a cheap one. I don't even know where I got this or how long I've had it. And the cheap one, as you can see, literally broke off immediately. It offered no tensile strength whatsoever. It literally just, I didn't put that much pressure on it, just came right off. So that's what a cheap tool does. This one came from Menards, came in a kit. I got for 17 bucks, I got a torque wrench that goes from like 19 foot-pounds to like 200 foot-pounds. So it was an excellent deal. It's rare to see a torque wrench with that much range in it. And it's accurate. I've tested it with a digital one, so I'm satisfied. This came in that set. It's quite a bit stronger, and literally just heated this up with a little propane for a couple minutes, for about a minute. It started to melt the old timing belt here. Started to smoke, started to separate right here. Started to see a seam. And as soon as it got hot, you know, I just put my 19 millimeter 12 point on and gave it a little heave with my left arm, and boom, came right free. No fuss, no muss. So I definitely recommend making your own tool like Chris has, and you know, let someone borrow it. Really save the day. The dampener pulley, I was able to remove that by lightly tapping on it in a side-to-side fashion with a hammer. I just gave it tap, 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 tap until I started tapping in a circle. And it started to wear out the rust, and I think my lubricant finally worked its way in there, and finally I just grabbed with both my hands and jiggled it back and forth, and it came right off. So I wound up getting that off easily, and this came off easily. So far things are going sweet here. I think that my tensioner might have some oil built up around the back side of it, because I know that it's got some open crevices back there. Some like little chambers in the back. They didn't make it a solid piece of aluminum, so I think there might be some oil behind there. I think that might be what be leaking. But I thought perhaps since the tensioner roller is attached to the head and the tensioner lock carrier, whatever you want to call it, is attached to the block, that they might be tightened so tightly together that they're kind of opening up the head a little bit and allowing oil to come out, because oil is under more pressure than water, obviously, and perhaps it could leak between the head gasket area. I hope that's not the case. I do see a little wetness here, but that's oil, that's not coolant. Tracing exactly why my crankshaft seal is leaking is kind of a mystery. I don't think I have a PCV issue, but I'll go ahead and change my PRV valve while I'm at it. That's basically the last piece I haven't replaced in the PCV system, and I don't personally think it's malfunctioning. I think the seal's just bad. But this just became an optional theory once I saw that these were so tight. I don't know, you guys tell me what you think. But they're so tight that they might be pushing against each other, opening up, pushing the block, or the head and the block apart. I don't know, maybe that's kind of a harebrained idea, but I don't know. You might see some wetness in there if you look hard enough. Other than that, things are going smoothly. Got the laptop and the ECS how-to keeping me company. I wouldn't be doing this without that step-by-step instruction.